Hello everyone, and welcome to MyniQ podcast. I'm your host, and I'll be sharing short English stories and conversations with you every day. Today's episode is The Mouse in the Time Machine. And the text level is 4. Learn about doing actions and talking about doing actions, how to tell someone else words and asking little questions at the end of a sentence. Stick around till the end for 5 quick questions to test your understanding. Alright then, let's get listening.
The Mouse in the Time Machine. It was a day like any other in Silicon Valley when I stumbled upon a strange little mouse peeking out from behind a stack of vintage computers. It was an old Macintosh 128, one that had been forgotten in the annals of time. The mouse, whose name was Max, seemed to be beckoning me towards it. As I approached the machine, I felt a strange sensation wash over me. It was as if time itself was bending and warping around us. Max looked up at me with a mischievous glint in his eye and whispered, "Come on, let's take a trip." Before I knew it, we were hurtling through the ages, visiting moments in history that have long been forgotten. We saw the signing of the Magna Carta, the first landing on the moon, and even a glimpse of Leonardo da Vinci working on his most famous masterpiece. It was exhilarating and terrifying all at once. And yet, as we careened through the ages, I couldn't shake the feeling that Max was leading me towards something specific, something hidden in the annals of time.
Now let's move on to the conversation between Billy, Meg, Kelly, and their teacher, Louis, after reading the novel.
I just finished reading the novel, and I have to say, it's so fascinating. The way the author weaves together history and science fiction is incredible.
Indeed, the novel has a unique blend of historical accuracy and speculative elements. It's clear that the author did extensive research on the subject matter. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the time-traveling mouse thingy. I mean, it's like, what even is that?
Right? And the way Max, the mouse, just pops up at random moments in history is so cool. It's like he's got a mission or something.
I think that's part of the charm of the novel. The author doesn't spell everything out for you. There are these little hints and clues throughout the story that make it feel more real.
Yes, and it's not just about the plot twists and turns. The character development is also top-notch. You really get to see into the minds of the people involved in these historical events. I love how the novel doesn't shy away from the harder stuff either. Like, there are some pretty dark moments in there that make you think about what it means to be human and all that jazz.
Definitely, and I think that's one of the things that makes this novel so great. It's not just a fun ride, but also something that will make you think and feel stuff after you finish reading it.
Now, let's test your understanding of the novel and the dialogue with 5 questions. Question 1. What was happening in Silicon Valley when the narrator stumbled upon Max, the time-traveling mouse? A. A group of scientists were conducting an experiment. B. A storm was brewing over the valley. C. The narrator was on a mission to find a rare computer part. D. It was just a day like any other in Silicon Valley. E. A team of engineers were working on a new product. The answer is B. It was just a day like any other in Silicon Valley. Question 2. Why did Max, the time-traveling mouse, take the narrator on a trip to? A. The signing of the Magna Carta, the first landing on the moon, and Leonardo da Vinci's workshop. B. A tour of Silicon Valley's tech companies. C. A journey through ancient Egypt. D. A visit to the future. E. An exploration of the solar system. The answer is A. The signing of the Magna Carta, the first landing on the moon, and Leonardo da Vinci's workshop. Question 3. What was Meg's reaction to reading the novel? A. She thought it was boring and didn't finish it. B. She loved the plot but hated the characters. C. She was fascinated by the author's blend of history and science fiction. D. She thought it was okay but had some issues with the pacing. E. She didn't understand what all the fuss was about. The answer is C. She was fascinated by the author's blend of history and science fiction. Question 4. What did Billy think was cool about the novel? A. The way the author wrote about historical events. B. The character development and relationships between characters. C. The time-traveling mouse Max. D. The plot twists and turns. E. None of the above. The answer is C. The time-traveling mouse Max. Question 5. What was Lewis' assessment of the novel? I. He thought it was a good effort but some areas needed improvement. B. He loved the historical accuracy and research that went into writing the novel. C. He thought the character development was top-notch. D. He didn't have any strong feelings about the book one way or another. E. None of the above. The answer is C. He thought the character development was top-notch. That's it for today's quiz. How many did you answer correctly? Thanks for tuning in to my channel today. I hope you enjoyed the stories and conversations and found the quiz challenging yet fun. Don't forget to subscribe or follow us for more daily English learning content. Until next time, keep practicing your English and have a wonderful day.